Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, love, attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We're here for our weekly energy reading. Let's call on our guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Please open sacred space. Please allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Bless me. Bless my cards. Bless my beautiful viewers. We have a little crooked Palo Santos stick. All right, let's see what we need to hear this week. All right, I feel guided to start with my animal deck. I sent one of my clients, she ordered a spirit animal spread for, long story short, back when I did my group coaching last August, as a gift, I gave all the ladies in the group a full animal spread for every month of that upcoming year. And one of my clients, the year is up as of, I think, June or July. So I had to pull a card. I wanted to pull a card for her for every month of the next year. So I sent that to her this morning. So I feel like this animal deck is speaking to me. Oh, you guys, we have the otter. This is the most playful, most fun card in the deck. And this is a reminder to have fun this month. So we're coming into July this month or this week. So maybe this could be a reading for the whole month of July as well. So this month is going to be fun. I feel like everybody's being moved and displaced and changing relationships and changing living situations. If you guys did not see my community post, I was kind of like abruptly moved out of my apartment because of mold. And my symptoms were so bad that I was like, my fingertips were numb and I was dizzy when I was in my apartment, was having panic attacks for the last few months, couldn't figure out why, didn't sign my lease and then re-signed my lease because I didn't have anywhere to go. And now the universe is abruptly moving me fast. And everything has been so synchronistic and so good, but my symptoms have been so bad that I just finally feel good that I have clarity on why I've been feeling that way. It like finally all made sense. And my neighbors across from me, we're all in the same building. My neighbors across from me, bottom floor, middle floor, third floor, they are all having water damage issues right now. And maintenance is like ripping out their tub and they're all staying. And I'm like, that's okay. That to each their own, but I'm not messing with it. I'm getting out of the environment. And what I found is that a lot of people who are sensitive to mold, which is me, they usually have Lyme. So I'm going to be getting tested soon, which I'm calling in the funds for all the money to pay for all the testing and all the doctors and all the blood work. But the first step is to get out of the environment. And I'm going to have to probably throw out a lot of my belongings. So I'm okay with letting go of that. But I got out. The universe brought me a place to stay. This family who I normally nanny for, babysit for, dog sit, house sit. They were like, she randomly texted me, was like, hey, we're going to the beach. If you want to go use our house, you can, because she knows I love their fireplace and I love their backyard. And we're like family. So she's like, just go use my house. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't really need to. And then the next day, the mold thing happened. So the universe brought me a place to stay for a week. And it's just been very synchronistic. Then I went to use the sauna and I met a girl at the sauna place who knew a girl who healed from mold and Lyme. So I'm connected with her and she lives in an apartment complex like 15 minutes away and it's brand new, all new construction. She said the people are aware of her mold sensitivity, so she can go to them if there's a leak and they'll fix it ASAP. She's like, you have to move here. So I'm going after this reading to go check out that apartment. So it's like the universe abruptly, and I got the cheetah card. The universe is abruptly moving us fast. This is like fast movement. Like I can't believe my life right now. I can't believe that I'm actually not going back to my apartment other than just to move my clothes out and I got to clean everything and wash everything. But I might end up throwing my couch out. I might throw everything out because I just don't want to risk, continuing to have symptoms or risk bringing the mold into my new place. So this week, not saying that, because it's happening to me, it's going to happen to all of you, but I believe we're all being moved to something that's better for us, something that's more joyful. I was looking at this apartment complex and it's got everything. It's like a total upgrade from where I was living. And I think there's more people like me who are single or young couples who are all entrepreneurs and go-getters. And it's just a different energy of a place. And they like shut down at 10 p.m. and they all go to bed because they're all like driven to do their mission. So we're all being moved to something better this week, this month. It's going to be fast. I also feel globally, on a global level, there's going to be a lot of shifts, and it might not be comfortable. Like me not having anywhere to stay 2 nights ago and like feeling homeless, I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Like I can't go back and sleep in the mold. Like that was painful and scary, and my symptoms were bad. I was dizzy. But in the moment, like God showed up and brought the opportunities, brought the solution. And I was just playing the all game with a client this morning. And one of the phrases that came through was, there's a spiritual solution to every problem. So the owl represents that wisdom. It's the spiritual wisdom that their eyes are on you. Their eyes are on your path. They can see, spirit can see what's ahead of you. So when you're abruptly being uprooted out of something and you're being moved into something else, you're going to be shown the next step as it comes along. So I was telling my client at the all game, it's a spiritual board game that I play with people. If you want to play, it's like a 2 hour, 1 to 2 hour game. Right now it's $400. If you want to just do 1 hour, it's $200. But we play for an hour or 2 hours, and the game gives you feedback on where you're blocked in life, where your manifestations are blocked. But the spiritual solution to every problem will arrive when we surrender and let go of control and trust the eyes of the owl. We're trusting the wisdom that's coming through us, and we're taking it step by step, but we're also going with it. So I just heard, go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow. Don't resist it. Okay, let's do a little Micah magic. I also did a reading with a lovely woman early this morning around 9 a.m. And she has her ex coming back around, and he's being so amazing. He's co-parenting so well. And she was on the call going, Michelle, am I going back into a pattern? Is this relationship good for me? And we just uncovered that, like, she loves it. She feels good. He's showing up for her and she's acknowledging it. And it's like a beautiful, even flow of giving and take, giving and receiving. I don't like to use the word take, it's receiving, but she was in this flow state and she was questioning the goodness. She was questioning, she's in this energy, but her ego was telling her it's not good. You're going to get hurt. So we were calming down her fear and letting her go and be the cheetah and go with the flow. So we have a message is coming through social media, text, or email. Tell them how you feel now, and love is all around you. Wow, talk about a love reading right here. Tell them how you feel. There's a message going to be coming in for you, and it's saying that love is all around you. I also see that as the spiritual solution, like love, aka God, is all around you and it's going to support you. And then we have free your mind, not letting the ego and your fear and doubt control you. Like my client's fear was coming in and telling her it was too good to be true, or what do I do with this? Can I trust it? We have to shoo those thoughts away. Walking away from what doesn't serve you, set energetic boundaries. This is a really good one. So I'm choosing to walk away from my apartment, to walk away from something that's unhealthy for me physically. You guys might have a situation like, also, our family dynamics might be changing this week. There's a lot of upheaval around people that have felt like they've had control over you. You're taking your power back and you're speaking your truth. You're using your throat chakra and you're expressing yourself, and you're finally saying, I'm done. I'm walking away. I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm setting energetic boundaries. I'm literally like drawing a line in the sand and saying, no, you can't have power over me anymore. Or I'm going to pick and choose what I'm going to tell you, because I know that your opinion is just fear and it's going to try and hinder my decisions in life. Be ready to receive. We love that. That's been my most exciting part of my week, is how the magic has shown up for me. You are king or queen, never settle. They will reach out. All right. So there is a loved one. There is a special person that is definitely coming through here. Your specific person, your special person, your SP, whatever you like to call them, they are coming through big time, saying, be ready to receive me. I'm coming in hot. We're going to have fun. You can trust the owl. The owl also represents like a boon or a treasure is on the way. Something good is on the way, and it's going to come through a text, an email, maybe an invitation. So be ready to receive it. You're deciding between two options. I just heard someone might be deciding between two different cities to live in or two different states, two different apartments or homes. Destiny has a plan for you. Let go of the need to know. So you don't need to know which one. Destiny will, there's a spiritual solution to every problem. Trust it. So many, so many. Okay, we have be mindful of your thoughts on the floor. Look for the breadcrumbs. Call that person. Release the past. Okay, so there's something about the past here that needs to be let go of. Like I said, it's like a relationship with a loved one, with a family member, and they've had power over you, maybe energetically or physically or verbally. You're no longer putting up with it. And the breadcrumbs are going to come in through a little nudge. Like for me, it was to go to the sauna the other day after I found out about the mold. I was like, I got to go to the sauna. I need to like keep maintenance on my body. So, like for me, it's so sensitive that I can feel when I'm in a room with mold, my vision gets blurry. I start to like slur my speech a little bit. It's really bizarre. But so as soon as I do the sauna, I feel like I'm getting it out of my system. It's not so loud. So I had this nudge to go to the sauna and I was like mid driving and I was like, you know what? I turned around and I just went right to the sauna. Well, when I got to the sauna, I met a girl, and that girl knew a girl who healed from Lyme and mold illness. And then she connected me to this apartment that I'm going to go see later. So that is an example of the breadcrumbs that get passed to us along the way. Meanwhile, this might not work out the way I think it's going to work out, but it's all leading me to something. I've already learned so much about what's happening to me in my apartment and what I can and cannot do and what I can salvage and what I can't because of other people that have gone through it. So the breadcrumbs will come in. Your dream job is on the way. And I just keep being drawn to call that person. So if there's somebody that you have not been calling, maybe it's like to start a job, to, apply for a job. There's something about you not taking action on something that could benefit you. It's a breadcrumb that came in. Yeah. Spirit just said it's a breadcrumb that came in that you overlooked. So whatever that is, whoever's watching, this is for you. You feel it in your body and you're like, oh, that's me. Take action on it. Let go of control. Don't let your ego tell you that it has to look a certain way or it has to be a certain way. Be open to it being better than you could have ever expected. That's the Otter card. Speak your truth. I got in an argument with somebody and I normally am like, kind Michelle, not saying anything. Well, the night before I had a ball in my throat and I was like, oh my gosh, in my dream. I was like, what does that mean? With all my health issues, it kind of freaked me out if it was literal, but I'm open to that too. Whatever, I'm not going to subscribe to that story, but I'm just like letting spirit talk to me through my dreams. Well, that night is when I used my throat chakra and expressed my voice and was like, you're not going to do this to me anymore. And I spoke my truth and I was so proud of myself. And look what happens when we do that. You open up the abundance doorway because you're no longer allowing your inner child to be shushed. And isn't it funny that my nickname in my family is Shush? I don't know if that was divine, if that is something that I should cancel and have them stop calling me. It's kind of hard now because it's been like 18 years of my family calling me Shushy. And it's not about speaking, but energetically, the word shush means be quiet. So it is about speaking. But that's not why my family named me that. But there's some energetics there. So when you are being shushed, you are not able to express yourself. You're not able to be yourself. And when you're not being yourself, you block your money flow because God wants you to be yourself. God wants you to be fully expressed in your joy, doing what you love. And if you can't, then you're going to struggle in other areas of your life. We have rainbows are a sign that your happy ending is coming soon. So if anybody was looking for a rainbow in this reading as your sign, you got it. And Mother Mary is here to guide you. She loves you. And I can feel such a warmth around me right now. Okay, let's do a little tarot. This reading is going to be a little short because I do have to leave soon. I just heard Spirit wants you to count your blessings. I want you to pause and look at your life right now and ask yourself, like, what am I so grateful for? What do I still have that I'm not acknowledging? Okay. Oh, you got celebration, you guys. You got the Three of Cups. Yay. This is like the Otter card. News worth celebrating. Joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation. A time for gratitude. Close communities or chosen families. Maybe you're going to be living with somebody. Maybe somebody's going to be moving in with somebody else. It's like a chosen family. Community living, I heard. Maybe being on a farm. But but you're going to be feet in the grass, dancing, singing, and playing. Look at the feet in the grass. A whole new life is coming for somebody this week. You're going to be abruptly moved. Yep, we got the dreamer walking away, just like my walking away from what doesn't serve you. This is the Fool card, taking a leap of faith, a new beginning, a new start. Trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. You're going on an adventure with spirit. And I said, with spirit, look who's with you. It's spirit, wise counsel. It says unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. And, you know, a lot of times on our journey, we have traditional ways of doing things or new age way of doing things. And you have to check in with your body and go within and go, what feels right? Even you can practice this with food. Say you have a banana in front of you and you have an apple. And you ask your body, which do I want right now? And you're going to be drawn to one or the other. And this is how we go within. We are the wise counsel. We're the ones with the answers. And we go within and ask ourselves, how do we feel about this? What feels right to us? Wow, meditation. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. So if anybody's going on a vacation, this is for you. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion, get more sleep. And this was another thing that I shared with my client during the all game today was the spiritual solution to any problem will come when you're rested. When your ego is not in the driver's seat trying to drive and force, and do I turn down this street? Where do I go? When your mind is obsessively looking for answers, the solution does not arrive. As soon as you put it on a shelf and you say, Spirit, will you take this for me? Will you answer this thing? Will you tell me what medicine to take? Will you tell me what car to buy? Will you tell me what apartment to get, what home to buy, what relationship to walk into, to say no to? And you leave it up to spirit to give you the spiritual solution. And then you go rest your nervous system. You go for a walk in the sunshine. You sleep. Maybe you take a bath. You do something that activates the universe to kind of bring it to you. And when you're, it's almost like I've done a video on this in the past. When you're placing a DoorDash order or a restaurant order, you know, you tell your waiter or waitress what you want, but you don't continue talking. You just say what you want, then they walk away, they go and get it. Well, when you're doing this, you don't want to be obsessively thinking about it. You want to say, Spirit, can you take this? And then you go away, go sleep, go walk. You don't continue to think about it. Okay. The Crow, you have spiritual gifts. It might be time to dive deep into sharing them. The world needs what you have. So there's something brewing inside of you. I just got drawn to the dreamer. So you're walking away and taking your gifts with you, and they're about to enhance and they're going to get better. You're going to get to share them with the world. You might be a counselor. You might be a guide, a healer, a coach, a content creator. All right, let's end with some tarot. Some Light Seers Tarot. Queen of Swords, that one popped out, kind of fun. So this is kind of like a bitchy card. She's very truthful, very honest, very real. She says it how it is. So it's just getting really real with yourself about your situation. She's also getting clarity up here. It's like she's in the wind, she's with spirit, with the birds, and she's just listening for clarity. So I don't feel like it's a bitchy energy in this card, but you can see the heart is locked up in a cage down here. So she doesn't really have a warm, loving, compassionate heart. She's a little cold. Wow, this card came out in my morning reading too. Oh my gosh, they both did. How funny is that? So Six of Wands, this is somebody being celebrated for all that you've achieved. You are literally being seen in the spotlight. You're being acknowledged for all of your hard work. And now you're going to be receiving this beautiful abundance. And it could be a relationship that's an equal giving and receiving. So we did get the we did get the be ready to receive card. So this is kind of similar to that. Get ready to receive something this week. You're being seen in the spotlight for something amazing. And open up and have compassion for yourself. I think this is a lack of self-love. You have not been seeing how amazing you are. And now you're being seen in it by you. You're loving yourself. You're dressing yourself well. You're celebrating life. You're appreciating life. You're celebrating with others, like the Three of Cups card. All right, I feel guided to do a little bit more Micah magic. An ending to a new beginning. You're getting a brand new, fresh start. You're saying goodbye to the old. I just heard new love is coming. Make the change and you will feel amazing. So you'll know what change you need to make. 555, good change is coming. Thank you, Spirit, for that synchronicity. 2 change cards. Breakdown that builds character, and you are here for a bigger purpose. All right, lovies, I'm going to end this here. Whatever breakdown you're going through, there's a bigger purpose behind it. You're meant for more. You're being moved to more. Allow yourself to be moved. Go with the flow. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.